All right, so the first one we're gonna pull is gonna take us right into quarter guard, but it's gonna bring us right to dog fight. All right, so all I'm looking to do is grip fight with him, and I'm looking to get a 2-on-1. And when I get this 2-on-1, I'm just gonna pull him, pull quarter guard, and come to my dog fight right away. All right, and then from here, yeah, it's whatever he decides to do is gonna lead me wherever we go. Alright, so when we're here, just looking to get the 2-on-1, pull right up to dog fight. We're in here, I can show, and then cross wherever we end up once we get there. Alright, we're just using that to pull and get right to our dog fight. Already coming around the corner. If he doesn't whizzer, we're already on the back. You know, if he sits there in that dogfight, we can attack that leg, do whatever, we can pass, sweep, you know, do all that, right? So again, like slow-mo, once I get this, I'm just pushing with my head, and when he pushes back, pulling. All right, and coming right up. If he sits here, I'm gonna come right into this and get to this spot. And then if he stays here, I'm gonna drive this through. And we're gonna finish a little calf slicer. But that's only if he stays put. So if he wants to try to fight and stay in that dog fight, then I'll hit that calf slicer. If he does anything else, they'll usually do like he did, sit to their hip or whatever, and we're just gonna pass or go leg drag or go to the power ride, somewhere like that. Does that make sense? Cool, let's play with it. 3, 2, 1. Is one we've done before, which is, you know, my favorite, which is that collar tie, wrist control, and I'm pushing. And then he pushes back into me. We're pulling and coming right on through, catching our heel right into our break. All right, so a lot of times with this one, I'll come in and work, get this inside control, just keep pushing and moving, and when I feel enough of a pushback, it's just right in to our finish. All right, so this one they really have to push back. If they don't, the other thing I can do is, you know, if I'm not getting that pushback, if I'm not getting much else going, I can hang on his head and look to grab his knee and pull him. But then I have to almost baseball slide, and just like that, if he doesn't stay strong with his head, if he's not trying to stay upright, if he's there, I can hit this. If I'm able to push his head down, I'm gonna lose it.
But the guillotine's there for you, right?
Yeah, if I'm pushing down, then we can switch, right?
Okay.
So, but if he's keeping his head strong, and I'm in here and I'm not able, he's not really pushing back, not really doing much, then I can baseball slide into it as well. But then I gotta make sure I grab that knee, right? If he pushes back into me, I can toss him, and then I can just wrap him up with my legs. But otherwise, I gotta grab the knee and slide under him. Does that make sense? Cool, let's hit it. 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna play with, this is actually an actual takedown. But it's kind of sneaky and it's kind of an anti-wrestling takedown, all right? You know, so again, we're coming in here, I'm trying to grip fight, I'm just unable to get much of anything started. Right, so I'm just gonna pull down on his head, get him to posture up, and then I'm diving on this little single, right up into my leg drag. All right, and then we can play whatever. From here, I can attack. I do a power ride. Start looking to take his back, you know, whatever from there. Right, but again, start off hand fighting. I just can't get much going, so I pull on his head, postures up, get that little single right into our leg drag. All right, and then we'll play whatever from here. All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Single. I drop drop down and I hit this. And I come up and he does this turn to try to keep his guard. I'm just gonna stand up and lift his foot. And I'm gonna come around. And then I'm gonna block his other foot. And then I'm looking to pin an arm. Right? So, like, I'm not gonna just walk in and give him part of his guard back and start fighting from here. Right? I've got 2 arms on his leg when he lands. If he turns to his side, I'm just gonna pick that foot up and come around the corner. I know he's gonna bring that other leg back in, and so I'm ready to catch it, and then I just pick a side. Right? We'll write it on all of our stuff. Right? So, you know, just know that, I mean, I got 2 hands on his leg when I hit this takedown. Right? So I'm just picking that up. I can go leg drag, or I can pass. Right? So just keep that in mind. Like, I don't have to let go and then try to pass. Lift his foot to the ceiling, keep him on his back, and then work your passing. All right? So let's do that for a couple more minutes. 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're gonna do one more. This one is, you know, just using the rules. So in the first half of the ADCC, there's no points. There's no penalties for sitting, so you can sit right away. And all I'm gonna do is sit and then basically bait him to come in and look, you know, for a couple of different takedowns. We have the Kyle Bohm that we can hit off of this, where I can bait him all the way to stepping into inside space, or I can look, initially I like to look for the ankle pick. So we're starting out, I'm just gonna sit down, and I'm gonna look real quick to pick that ankle and push the shoulder, right? Because usually if you sit, they think you're sitting to play legs, you want to play guard, do all that. They're not worried about you wrestling back up, right? So you can really throw it off by just sitting and just getting to step in, you know, and we can hit that ankle pick and come up and look to play from there, right? If I sit down and I'm still having a hard time getting him engaging, I'll let him step to the middle, right? And then now I can hit that Kyle Bang, you know. So on that one, when he steps in, all I'm doing is cutting the corner, hugging the leg, grabbing this far leg, dropping my head into the inside of his knee, come up, right? And then I've got this weave so I can pass, go back to leg drag, look for all this stuff again, right? Same thing with the ankle pick, right? As he steps forward, and I hit this, I'm just coming up and keeping control of that foot, right? We're back into all this and playing this game again. Right? So let's play with both of those options. We sit, hit the ankle pick, or we sit and hit the Kyle Bam, you know, takedown, right? Let's do it. 3, 2, 1.